Get free tech advice for your business from O2 Gurus. Search O2 Business for more. 2014, it kind of was the year of the smartwatch, and that's why for the Btekt Awards 2014 we have an entire category devoted to smartwatches. What are our nominations for the best smartwatch of the year? Well, we've got the Asus ZenWatch, which we're reviewing now. Also the LG G Watch R, the Motorola Moto 360, the Samsung Gear 2 Neo, and the Samsung Gear Fit. How do they all stack up against each other? Well, that's what we're going to talk about next, culminating in our winner and our runner-up. Starting with the Samsung Gear Fit, the question is this really a smartwatch? Well, it tells the time, it pulls notifications from your smartphone, and it looks smart. That curved AMOLED screen is glorious. So in our books, yes, it is a smartwatch. You can pull the central core unit out. You can see around the back you've got a heart rate monitor, gyroscope inside, pairs this thing with S Health on Galaxy devices so it sends your fitness data, and you can even do things like reply to text messages with basic functions and swap out watch faces. So very, very cool, very smart, looks good, only works with Galaxy devices unfortunately, but only costs £125, making it the cheapest offering on our table. Not quite as smart as a smartwatch is in the grand scheme of things, but still very, very good. The Samsung Gear 2 Neo is Samsung's official Tizen smartwatch or Gear smartwatch. This device runs lower than the Samsung Gear 2, but we actually prefer it. Sure, it doesn't have a camera, it hasn't got a metal body, but it feels less gaudy, less like a smartwatch, more like a, well, watch really. But it's got that gorgeous high resolution screen, making it the sharpest of the devices we've got here. It's also an AMOLED screen, so nice deep dark blacks. You've also got an infrared blaster, it controls your TV, you can take voice memos on here, you can make calls, use this as a Bluetooth receiver, install applications on here as well, read emails, etc. And of course it's got that heart rate monitor around the back too. Really, really strong device. Unfortunately only works with Samsung smartphones, so if you do have one, definitely worth considering. If you don't and you have an Android phone, then the Asus ZenWatch is definitely worth your attention. This is the best looking Android Wear device that we have seen. Yes, we have seen a fair few, including the Moto 360 and the G Watch R, two other devices that we have nominated. But what makes this better looking is the fact it doesn't want to look like a watch. No, in fact, this kind of looks like a piece of jewelry. It's more like a bracelet, but it's quite gender neutral. So I'm a man, I've got quite burly wrists. You can see it actually looks quite decent against my wrists, and we've seen it on ladies' wrists too, and it doesn't look too odd. Italian leather strap, really beautiful finish, sandwiched rose gold stainless steel body, and that screen is exactly the same panel as found on the Samsung Gear 2 Neo, which means you've got very decent resolution on there. Unfortunately, our next device we don't have in today, it's the Gear Watch. It's the LG G Watch R. It's a very, very good looking device if you're looking for a very masculine smartwatch. It's got good spec and it functions like an Android Wear device, so there's not much differentiating it there. That said, the design is incredibly, incredibly masculine and will not appeal to everyone. But if you do want a masculine smartwatch, check it out. Next up, it is the Motorola Moto 360, and this is perhaps a more gender neutral round watch, even if it is pretty freaking chunky. It still looks great and it really does feel like something out of the future. While the ZenWatch got us a lot of attention for looking really, really elegant, this got us a lot of attention for just looking like a smartwatch. It doesn't look like a watch because that screen is just so striking. Very, very little bezel going on, and ultimately we're just very, very impressed with what Motorola has done. Remember guys, this was one of the first Android Wear devices to be announced. So they are all of our smartwatches, but which is our winner and which is our runner-up? It was a really close one between the Motorola Moto 360 and the Samsung Gear 2 Neo for our runner-up, but the winner was the Motorola Moto 360. Thanks to the fact Android Wear is supported across all Android devices, that is what swung it. It beat out the G Watch R because it is more universally appealing style-wise. It looks very, very slick, very, very elegant, and at the same time like something out of the future. Bit bulky, admittedly, and that is one of the main reasons that it didn't win. What did win? Well, it's Asus ZenWatch, our smartwatch of the year. Like we said, it's not trying to be a watch, it's trying to be an elegant device that sits beautifully on your wrist. So there you have it, our winner in this category. To find out our winners in all our other categories, click the links in the description section below. If you've got any comments, comment away. And of course, if you like the video, click that like button. And if you like Btekt in general, want to stick around throughout 2015, click subscribe. Little else to say, but have a very happy, hopefully tech-filled new year. Thanks for watching.